Happy Power Professional, the last session for 2021. Yo, listen, we never did back-to-back sessions. Y'all know we normally do the second and fourth Tuesday, but shout out to Miss Tay, because she was like, nah, we ain't doing 2021 like that. We ain't going out with just one session for December, yo. She came in and was like, yo, we going to do our second session back to back. Somebody get y'all man's Jimmy the Dilemma and let her know I ain't never late, yo. Tell her computer late. Hey, yo, you co-signing on that? Hey, yo, you co-signing? Get both y'all mans, Jimmy the Dilemma and Yo. Yo, let them know I ain't never ever late, yo. Tell them get their computer speed up. Keep up with me, shorty, because 2021 is about to be over. What's up, y'all? Listen, we got to get into this, yo. I don't never know what Miss Tay be having on deck for us, but what I do know is that it's always powerful and it's always a game changer. So let me get my little hellos out the way. Jimmy the Dilemma, you ain't even first, yo. Why is you stunting like this? Let me look at my phone. Let me see if you first. Hey, Breezy was first. What's up, Breezy Breeze? I already knew it, yo. What's up? How you doing? Breathing that top spot air for the last time, 2021, yo, on Power Professional. What's up, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you, yo. How you feeling, yo? Hey, track start? Nah, yo. Breezy Breeze was on there. I got the screenshot from 3:27 p.m., yo. What's up, Tanner? How you feeling, Tanner? Good to see you. Jimmy the Dilemma. What's up? Jimmy the Dilemma about third on here, yo. That's because she was hating on me, even though she had my Christmas music rocking yesterday. Hey, yo, y'all is really out here vouching for Jimmy the Dilemma, yo, like Breezy Breeze wasn't on here, yo, at 3:37 p.m. Hey, yo, stop playing, yo. What's up, Kayla? All right. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? Good to see you, Naya. What's up, Naya? Yo, not 242. Kayla, my bad, yo. You got it, Kayla. My bad. What's up, Kayla? Tay Bass. What's up, Tay Bass? How you feeling? Yo, Asita. What's up, Asita? How you doing? Cam Gotti. What's up, Cam Gotti? How you doing, yo? Laneta Activist. What's up, yo? How you feeling? Bless. What's up, Bless? How you doing, yo? Good to see you, Kai. What's up, Kai? How you doing, yo? Good to see you, Cows. What's up, Cows? How you doing, yo? Good to see you as always. Yo, what's up, yo? Yo, not 6 a.m. I'm dead, yo. What's up, Trackstar? Yo, you crazy, yo. How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Dawn to Dawn. What's up, Dawn to Dawn? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Mr. Bonnet. What's up, Mr. Bonnet? Yes, Mr. Bonnet on the front lines. I love to see it. Marta General. What's up, Marta General? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Neon Say. What's up, Neon Say? How you doing, shorty? Good to see you. We got to get our favorite on here, y'all. We got to get our favorite on here. Y'all already, yo. Miss Tay. What's up?
Listen. I'm gonna need all the energy today. I ain't got it.
Yo, you always have. This must be
Listen,
a skit. This a skit because you got the
I
Fendi
really
headband in and everything.
listen. I really wish it was. I wish it were a skit. I really do. You know how I love those, right? I love the acting. I fell down a flight of stairs yesterday. Okay, the when I tell you, okay, that buttery heel hit that stair like
Oh
in the
my
skillet, just
God. At work?
so at home. I was at home. Yep. So I have a full leg kind of brace on right now. My back is jammed up. I have burns on my arms. It's a lot. Listen, I'm
And
here
you
with y'all though
still
because
showed up to do your. Hey,
listen, listen.
wow.
If we ain't gonna do nothing, we gonna lead by example. Okay? I can't tell y'all do anything I wouldn't do myself. So here I am, right? And I had a whole thing planned out for this week, and we gonna tap into some of that. But the whole thing changed, right? As my life was flashing before my eyes, right? Going down the daggone stairs.
Yo, oh my
And
gosh.
I spent all yesterday in daggone clinic, trying to, it
I'm
was a mess. It
so
was a mess.
sorry. Was your husband there to
It's
get you? Or you had to like call an ambulance and all that?
No, he was here. It was like 6. So for I know I shared with you all that my son has autism. And transparency for me looks a little bit differently for everybody. I share it's always a purpose, right? I share to help people understand or to connect. One of the two, right? So I share with you all that my son has autism, right? There are some of you who may have siblings who, are special needs. Maybe you suffer with some form of maybe not suffer, because I don't want to say suffer. You are on the spectrum somewhere and you think differently, you interpret the world differently, and that's a challenge in itself. But my son was missing at 6 a.m. So I'm going through the house trying to figure out where he is. I've gone into full mama bear beast mode. I hurt anybody who hurt him. Okay, so I'm looking through the house. I can't see him. I don't find him. And when I guess in my haste to go down the stairs, I fell right on down the
Oh
stairs.
my
So
gosh.
top to bottom here, I just skip the row, went right on down. But guess
Yo,
what? It
I'm
don't stop
so
no show.
sorry, yo. I'm so
Nah,
sorry.
but you
Was
know what?
baby boy okay though?
Was
He
fine.
was somewhere eating.
That man had taken his little raggedy covers right on downstairs and was on the couch. If I could have snatched his dreams away, I would have. I would have just you just sitting there peaceful sleeping, huh? I wish I could have reached in and snatched away every single last peaceful dream he had right in that moment.
What is Christmas dreams, yo?
Give me the
Oh my
dream.
gosh, yo.
But it's okay. It's okay. Cause here's I had to change up from yesterday to today what I was gonna talk about, right? And part of what I wanted to talk about today as we are approaching the end of the year is endurance, right?
Mm.
Endurance, endurance, endurance. Okay. The ability to continue forward despite the obstacle you see, the environment that you're in, or how you feel, right? Um,
Mm.
but here's the part that people miss. It's to endure with joy.
Mm.
And when you have put yourself and your passion into your work, you are still able to show up that way. But if you call yourself enduring and you making everybody else miserable, you're not enduring, right?
Come on now.
You showing up to work, showing up to the family gatherings,
Come
and
on
you
now.
ask somebody how they doing, and they be like, "Fine, I guess." Ain't nobody trying to listen no way.
Hmm. If you want the
you know,
attention, just say that.
if you want the attention, just say that, okay? Just say that. But that's really not what we do. And so I came here today to still carry on with the session because excuses is a past version of yourself still sitting at your mental table.
Come on now. It's so
Now
many
we
people
didn't
that
talked
need to be
about
on
that.
here right now.
Listen, we did talked about that mental table session through session. So if you missed that conversation, I apologize because that thing was interwoven all the way through, right? And the mental table, when we talked about inviting people to your mental table to help you make decisions, whether that and in that mental table should be the future version of yourself, cheering yourself on. But also, despite, grandma who told you maybe you were never going to be anything, moms who maybe didn't achieve her dreams, and now she's trying to maybe, in an effort to protect you, tell you that maybe you shouldn't dream so much, the absent father, the grandfather, all of those things, the teachers who said you weren't going to be anything. We went through the process of telling them to get up. But this session, I'm going to tell you how to tell yourself to get up.
Mm.
Right? Because somewhere down the line we have become what we hate.
Mm.
We've become the negativity in an effort to protect us, if you will. We've said that previous version of yourself is sitting at the table and they're like, listen, we did this before.
Yeah.
We tried this before. We made a fool of ourselves before. Do we really want to go through this again? All right, remember that time when you tried that business and you actually lost a good amount of money? Do you really want to do this again? That previous version of yourself that's like, everybody's laughing at us. Can't you see that? So why are we gonna try this thing again, right? That's the previous version of yourself building barriers, strapping themselves into the seat so that they don't have to get up, right?
Mhm.
They are not going without a fight. Despite everybody that you all have worked so hard over these past weeks that we've been together to tell those people to get up, telling the previous version of yourself to get up will be the hardest.
Mm.
It's the hardest because we trust ourselves. We trust the fact that I know what's good for me and I'm afraid, right? But that fear is fooling you into maybe doing the same thing a little bit different,
Yeah.
because you're not going to start a business and maybe invest the way you did and lose your money. You've learned from that now. You're not going to, let's say, squander your resources the way you did before. Maybe this time you're going to market a little bit differently. You're going to show up. You're going to be consistent. You're going to put out information material regarding your business. You're going to find who is also along the same path of let's say resources. You're going to tap into them and they're going to tap into you. You're going to learn, right? So that previous version of yourself that's at the table, they gotta go too. They gotta
Mhm.
go too, because the previous version of yourself and the future version of yourself cannot exist in the same place.
Shoo.
It's only one seat at
Sheesh.
the head of the table. It's only one.
Sheesh.
So it's either going to be the previous version of yourself that you're going to let to sit at the front of the table, or it's going to be the future version of yourself that you allow to sit at the table. And they are going to steer the ship. They're going to lead the conversation. They're going to they're going to have the agenda ready. They taking notes. They making action plans. All right. So you have to choose who you're going to allow to be in that head spot,
Mm.
and you are going to fearlessly trust them. And in 2022, we are going to allow ourselves, dare I say it, mercy, mercy, grace, because we've made mistakes. We have made mistakes and we've learned from them. I sat in on a interview panel before I went on, and this got a nerd to be my vacation too. All right.
Oh.
I sat in on it. I know. My sister told me I don't know how to take a vacation. She said, I don't know how. But someone interviewed and they said something very interesting that stuck with me. They said, we expect perfection, even though we're not perfect. And isn't that the truth? We hold ourselves to this standard of perfection. I should have known better. I should have done it right the first time. I should have. But you didn't. But you didn't. You took a chance on yourself and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And that's all right. Um, Surprisingly, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but when I fell down the stairs, right? The first thing that came to me after checking on my son, after, making sure I could lift my leg, right? And all of those things was, dang, I'm embarrassed.
Mm.
I'm embarrassed
Yeah.
because when I purchased this home, what was said to me was, you're going to fall down them stairs, right? And I'm like, dang, no congratulations on the house, no, none of that. Just, and that was the first thing that came to my mind. The fact that it was almost said to me that that's what was going to happen. And dang it came true.
Mm.
So now I'm embarrassed, right? I'm embarrassed. But guess what? It was an accident. I
Yeah.
didn't throw myself down them stairs. It was an
Mhm.
accident. And part of me was like, dang, I don't even want them to know that that's what happened to me, because they going to throw it in my face. And what they do? Call me on the phone. I heard you fell down the stairs. Something told me, I knew that y'all in this
Oh,
right. That hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings because I was like, why I had to make them right, you know? And so we're all subject to embarrassment, maybe a little bit of humiliation, just with decisions that we've made, because somebody somewhere going to say, That wasn't really a good decision. But guess what? We made one. We made one. Making a decision, good, bad, or indifferent, sometimes is better than making no decision at all, right? I can increase my profit. If I invested a penny every day, yeah, that might not be much of anything, but I'm still ahead of the person who never invested anything, who never saved a dime, right? Small increments of improvement is better than none at all. So
Yo,
guess what? You're going to start that business. You are
yo,
going to invest in yourself, and you may even fail, but you are still meters and miles ahead of the person who never took a chance on themselves.
I feel like you was on Sydney's session yesterday. Sid did a
Is
whole
it for
pre.
real?
Yes, that's why I'm over here like, wow, like yo, like the messages be so on time.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I think everybody's um feeling a little bit of that. We have been very hard on ourselves. We are so hard on ourselves. And the world is hard on us. The world is so hard on us. You know what? When I was at urgent care, I'm in excruciating pain, right? I'm in pain, and the first thing they offer me, of course, is addictive medicine. I'm like, nah, I'm
Mm,
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ride this thing out. But as I got to the lobby, I'm in a full leg brace. Not one
man.
person offered me their seat, not one. So now I'm standing here having to brace the pain and realize that in this moment that the world is cold. And it felt like in that moment, right, that I was alone. I was alone because nobody decided to offer help. Not one person, not the nurse in the back, not the people that were sitting outside, right? But then I get a phone call from my sister, right? And she like, hey, I'm right outside. I'm right outside. Now, she had stopped at the Goodwill that was across the way to get me crutches because there are no crutches in the US right now.
Oh, that shipment.
None. No shipments. So now I'm sitting here having to bear my weight on a bad knee that keeps popping out. And I'm like, y'all don't have no crutches? They like,
God.
nope.
So you
So here's
hopping.
the thing. Listen, okay, I was straight up sliding my foot like a dead leg. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm just sliding,
Oh my
trying to
God.
slide my foot,
Oh
right?
my God.
Yo, listen. But isn't it true? Isn't it true that sometimes bad things happen and there is a sea of people in front of us who are not going to help? They're just not going to. Um, but if you keep on and you keep trying through the pain, through the embarrassment, through the humiliation, there may be a blessing on the other side.
Come on now.
Something you didn't expect. You didn't even know that they were going to come through in the way that they did. But they were there. But they were there. And so I had to take that moment just to share with you my lessons learned. The teacher will always be the student. I'm always going to be in a place where somebody could teach me. I'm going to learn from my own mistakes. I'm going to learn from the things that has happened to me, and it's not going to happen again. That's just how I carry it. It's just not going to happen again. So,
Mhm.
um, shout out to everybody with a dream. Shout out to everybody with a dream, because there's so many people around you who have completely stopped dreaming.
Mhm. And
All
trying to
right.
pull other people down with them. Had had to throw that in there because we got some of them too. You
Listen,
you digging a big old grave for yourself and trying to bring everybody else down with you too. Oh, we got that.
listen. They trying to have a misery party. Nobody wants to come to the misery party.
Come
Not
on
one
now.
person.
From the
Not
self
one
pity
person.
party.
They said this place about to be packed here. They like I'm about to tell you that you ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna tell you that guess what? Don't nobody love you. I'm about to tell you that guess what? You think you're gonna do better than where we live and you're not, right? Pit that they trying to get everybody
Oh,
to
don't
come
forget
with
the
them.
guilt tripping. Don't forget that part.
Listen, not the guilt tripping.
Yes, y'all.
Not the guilt tripping.
Yes.
Oh, so I mean you can't help me out no more.
Right.
all I did was have your back in the 6th grade. Whole 6th grade. Remember that? Remember when you ain't had no friends? I was there. Like what? All right.
Yo,
Okay.
people see you about to outgrow them. They see the
Okay.
writing on the wall when they about to be outgrown, and the so-called friends you got, they ain't gonna be your friends for long because they going somewhere different and you ain't ready to go. You still trying to stay right here.
Okay. Am I frozen on your end?
You perfect.
No, I'm frozen on mine. All right. Okay. He said not the 6th grade. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because part of us, we're not able to accept that this is what we deserved. We deserve to have a good friend that had our back in the 6th grade. We deserve to have the parent who made our meals. We deserved to have healthy friendships. And they should not be bargaining tools because they're not ready to grow with you. That's not okay. Oh, so you can't live over here no more, huh? You too good, huh? No, not. just decided to do something a little different. It's okay, it's all right. But it really is a shame, but in those instances our heart is still kind of tied to the situation, and so we kind of want to make them happy still. We don't want them to go away, because oh my goodness, does that mean I'm gonna be lonely if I don't accept it? They want me to stay out all night, drinking and smoking, knowing I got a job interview in the morning. They want me to stay at their house and watch Netflix till the thing come up, talk about, are you still watching?
Hey,
Hey,
yo, not to the thing come up, yo.
you still watching? Notification, you still watching? Even Netflix trying to give you a hint to go read a book. Netflix trying to tell you
Yo,
it's
chill,
time.
yo. You gotta
It's time.
chill.
You've been on here too long. Netflix like, hold up, you
Yo,
still on
no,
here?
I heard TikTok got something like that where you scroll it too long and it like asks like you sure you want to watch another
That's
video?
because TikTok know that at a certain point they like, you've been on here too long. It's time to go. It's time to go. It is time to
Yo.
go. All right, so I said my piece. I have said my piece, but I do want to get into an activity, right? A few things I had, like I said, I had everything planned. So I want a volunteer for a active listening exercise.
Bet. So
For a
they gotta get
volunteer.
on in.
They gotta get on.
All right, who want the link?
Active
Hit me
listening.
up. Hey yo, now how
Active
Jimmy
listening.
know it's a little video that tells you to take a break from TikTok? How she know, yo? I cannot.
I'm on. Who we got?
Yo, Jimmy the Dilemma says she gonna get on here, y'all. Let
Come
me
on. I think look. Sometimes people don't want to get on because they like, I don't want to be put on the spot. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's no right or wrong. It's no right or wrong.
exactly.
Don't be afraid. We all here. We all here with friends. It's all
Exactly.
friends here. If you gonna mess up, it should be here. in a scenario.
Hey
For
yo,
real.
I love it, yo. Hey
Come
yo,
on.
Cam Gotti said, "Need people, please." Hey, yeah. Hey yo, Neon say, "Can we have two people? Come on."
Sure.
Neon
Sure.
say, "Come on, yo." Hey, yo, I know that's right. Cam Gotti said we need on the Hot Smiles YouTube channel to say you need to keep watching. You need this success.
Yeah, for
Yes,
real.
bless. Okay, bless. Bless coming. Bless. I'm about to send it to you right now, y'all. Yeah, so we got Bless and Jimmy the Dilemma, y'all. Look, Neon say like, huh? She don't even know what's happening. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. She look crazy. We all look
I look
crazy, yo.
crazy.
Stop playing. We all look crazy. Bless.
Hey.
What's up, baby girl?
Hi.
How you
Thanks for coming
feeling?
on.
I'm okay. How are y'all?
Good, good. Gemma the dilemma.
Hey y'all.
Ooh,
Hey.
it's
Okay
giving.
now. Voice box.
No, what's the cars,
That's
y'all?
it.
The technology cars. What is that, yo?
Yeah, we're good. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. just hold your neck before you speak.
Yo, you is dumb, yo.
I ain't never gonna stop joking here. Okay, so active listening. Active listening is very important. It's important in our social settings. It's important in our professional settings. Last week's session actually got me thinking about active listening and in speaking to others and how do we handle when someone is not listening. Okay. All right. So for this particular exercise, I'm going to be asking you all a question. I'm going to give the example for you first. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to listen to your answer and I'm going to repeat it back to you to make sure that I understand. Okay? All right. So, Gemma, I'm going to start with you. All right. You with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, well, all right. Okay, this going to be a tough one just because your voice sounds funny. I ain't going
Frank
to
Walker's trying to help me out.
lie. All right, so now granted in these situations they are hypothetical. All right. So feel free to embellish if you will. You do not have to pull from your own personal experiences. You could just go with it. All right, Gemma. Okay. All right. So explain to me why you didn't get the job.
Um, I didn't get the job because they felt like they didn't need me when they did.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is they felt like they didn't need you. Did it have anything to do with your own personal performance?
I mean, I don't know. I felt like I came to the interview prepared and they said they was hiring, so I'm assuming they needed people for the job.
Okay, so you're a quitter. And that's what I heard you. That's what I heard you say. That's what you said. All right. You know what, Gemma? You on the bench. You on the bench, Gemma. Go sit on the bench. Bless, you with us?
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. I get you.
Okay, so Bless, tell me why you didn't get the job.
You said like, how did I get it?
No, why didn't you? Why didn't you get the job?
Um, because I probably I probably failed the drug test or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Or
so what I heard you say was is that you just wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. All right. Miss Joni, tell me why didn't you get the job?
I didn't get the job because they felt as though somebody else had a better skill set than what I had that was going to make
Okay.
a greater impact in that position.
So what you telling me is that you're lacking. Got it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say to all of y'all, straight up. I ain't like none of the answers. I don't right. It didn't go well. It didn't right. Was I listening? Was I listening to what was said? Or did I go off of what my personal experience was? Which one did I go off of? Was I listening? Wasn't listening. Not really.
You ain't care
Not
at
really.
all.
Did not care. Did not. I don't. I don't care. Right. I'm reactive. I'm reactive. So here's what I learned. This is one of the best possible things I learned with coaching, right? no matter how the person responds, no matter what their response is, your only job is to repeat it back. It's just to repeat it back. That's it. Show that you've been listening, show that you care. So let's try this again, right? So, Gemma, why didn't you get the job?
I didn't get the job because they told me that I didn't possess the necessary qualities to fill that position at the time.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is what you're saying is you didn't get the job because you didn't possess the necessary skills at the time. Are there any skills that you want to gain before going on your next job interview?
Yeah, maybe communication and teamwork.
Communication and teamwork. That's fantastic. Great goals. All right, I'm gonna tell you what. Shoot me an email and let me know how I can help you with that. Right? All right. Pause. Break. That's professional. Right? Repeating back exactly to you what I heard so that at the very end of the day, you at least feel heard. Right? Now, you might take that a step further and say, I didn't ask for your help. Quite frankly, I told you that I didn't get the job, but quite frankly, I have the skills that's needed. You could have been reactive in that moment, but you chose not to. You said, hey, this is what I can do to grow. I'll take that into consideration. All right, fantastic. All right, Bless, your turn. You ready?
Yep.
All right, Bless, tell me why you didn't get the job.
Because they said that I was having trouble, like I wasn't really they was expecting me to catch on to like understand really faster, and I wasn't trying to like I didn't know like exactly what they like wanted me to do and stuff like that. I guess that's a good answer.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is that when you got to the job, you may not have had a full understanding of what was happening. You said that you weren't catching on as quickly as maybe they anticipated you to catch on. Is there maybe someone in the future who you can seek out on the job to assist you with mentoring while you're there?
Maybe my coworkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying maybe a coworker. So how about you get on my calendar? Let's discuss what mentoring on the job looks like and how we can approach that topic moving forward.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Miss Joni, why didn't you get the job?
I didn't get the job because they decided to offer it to a person who had already been doing that job in the interim while they were searching for someone. And they thought that because that person was already familiar with the culture, with the people, that they would just be a better fit since I was coming from outside of the organization.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is that when you got on the job interview, you have the understanding that they were looking for somebody who already had the skill set. They knew the job better than you did, and they preferred to have someone who was already in the organization instead of having someone from the outside. So did you maybe in the future for your next interview, we can look at doing research on the company and how we can incorporate that into the interview before you go. All right?
Yes.
All right, get on my calendar. Let's handle that. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Professional setting. Where does this come in the professional setting? It comes in really more with an employee and a supervisor, a manager, right? And they are telling you something and you need to listen to what they're actually saying instead of the attitude that they're giving you, right? You may not get a manager who is like, oh, tell me, what's going on? What's happening? No, you're going to get the person who like, I thought I told you this already. I didn't check your register. The register is still out the drawer. Do you not know where you work? We work on North Avenue. Shut the drawer. Shut the register door. What are you doing? Right? You're going to get that. Yeah. And you really can de-escalate a situation by just practicing calm listening skills. right? Which is, okay, so yeah, I hear what you're saying. We work in a dangerous neighborhood. I'll shut the drawer in the future. I'm learning, right? Listening. The person feels heard, and you need to be able to keep your job, right? You need to be able to keep your job. Reactively, you can say, I ain't doing none of that. I don't like the way you're talking to me. Quite frankly, what you need to do is go ahead back to the fries and let me worry about the register. Manager, you need to supervise over there because don't nobody need you over here, right? You can. You can do that, but it's only going to continue to escalate. Now, what does that look like in the home between a parent and a child, right? Okay, let's do this again. Gemma, can you explain to me why I told you to have the floors washed? I told you to take my meat out the freezer. It ain't nothing done. Explain to me why.
I was busy. I had homework.
Nothing. Go to your room. Nah, go. I don't even want to see you. I don't want to see you. What next would you do? Don't lie. Don't lie. What would you do next?
I'm gonna have an attitude because I feel like she ain't hear me out. So
I'm gonna hear you out.
I'm gonna suck my teeth, or I'm gonna go back to my room and I'm gonna have an attitude for the rest of the day.
You gonna have an attitude for the rest of the day. Okay, that's fair. That's fair because you didn't feel heard. You didn't feel heard. In this next scenario, I am you and you are the parent. Okay? All right. So, Ma, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. As long as it's not something that you know I don't want to hear.
Oh.
Okay. So earlier today, you asked me, had I scrubbed the floors and had I taken the meat out? I really had every intention of doing those things. My homework got ahead of me. You know, I really am striving to get this scholarship this year. And I really do need my grades up. I forgot, but what I plan to do is put together a better schedule so that I can do those things for you on time.
That's not what I wanted to hear. If I ask you to do something, you need to do it when I ask you to do it. That's the end of the story. What I say comes before whatever you got to do.
Yes, ma'am. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Now, how does that change things for you? Right? It doesn't. It really doesn't. What you didn't do was escalate a situation that could have came down to throwing hands, right? It really could have. I could have been like, what you mean you don't care about my scholarship? You know what? This is what I'm talking about. You never care about my dreams. You don't want me to leave this house. You don't want me to be different than you are. Maybe I don't want to be the type of parent who too far. Too far. You've already put in place how you're going to address that moving forward. Right? You've addressed it with your mom. She may not have been in a place to hear it. But what you decided to do was communicate, come up with a plan, act accordingly. Right? That's all we really can do. We cannot control how other people are going to treat us. We can't. We can choose how we react, but we can't choose how other people are going to treat us, right? So all we can do is come up with a plan and move forward. All right. Thank you, Gemma, for being a tough mom. She's like, I ain't trying to hear all that. Get out my face. All right, Bless. You are the parent. You are the parent. All right. Okay. You ready for our conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes, ma'am. What's up?
All right. So I've been going back and forth with myself about how to have this discussion with you. It's not always easy for me to communicate to you my feelings. But I just really wanted us to sit down and have a conversation because I'm having some issues in school, but I need you to not react I need you to guide. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, you know my boyfriend Corey.
Who?
My boyfriend Corey. My boyfriend Corey. Well, really, we not really together, but because we don't like to put titles on things, but we talk. We talk. And Corey, I love him. I really do love Corey, but I need some guidance from you because, Corey wants part of my check. He wants me to buy him the new shoes that just came out, and I don't really know what to do.
See, I'm gonna stop you right there, little Missy, cause
Okay.
check shoes. I'm sorry, I don't even know that. Yeah, y'all gonna have to cut that little. Y'all gonna have to. I messed up. Hold on.
Ma, I love him.
Okay, I'm back. So
I love him, Ma. I love him. I love him.
I love you too, but see,
it's the funeral music in the back. That's scary. You know how people say it's gonna be some slow singing.
see, I'm sorry for that. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in the background, but
It's all right. It's okay. I go her way on. Clearly, it's my funeral. I done told her about Corey, and that daggone music started playing. Oh goodness, being with y'all is an absolute best. Bless, you want me to come back? You want me to come back to you? Hit me with one of these. You want me to make my round?
yeah, you have to come back to me because I gotta
All
get
right,
myself together.
Go ahead. I'm gonna bring it back. All right, Miss Joni, it's your turn.
No, I just turned y'all off.
Why are you doing us like that?
God. All right.
Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Okay? You are the mom, Miss Joni. You are the mom.
I'm the mom. Okay. All right.
You are. Okay?
Don't give me that
Mom,
one
can
you
I
just gave Bless. Give me another one, please. I don't want to know that
All
guy.
right, Mom. You want me to be a mom then? You want to switch it up?
It's up to you. Whatever you feel is best.
Go ahead. I'll be the mom. You can be the kid. Go on and tell me something you need to tell me.
All right. Hey, Ma.
Hey, boo, what's up?
Can we talk for a second real quick?
Sure.
All right. So when I tell you this, please don't be angry. Please don't be upset.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm for real, Ma.
You just like your father. You just go ahead. Go ahead.
Who
Tell
is
me.
he? Because I don't know him. Who?
Listen, we don't got to talk about that right now. I told you your father was no good. You don't got to know him. Go ahead. Tell him. Tell me what you got to tell me.
Oh, all right. Well, what I was going to tell you was that money that you let me hold, and I told you I was going to pay you back today. I got jammed up, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pay you back today. It's probably going to take me like a few months, and I know that you said that you needed it, like for the lights and everything, so that the lights wouldn't get cut off. But I really needed it too, because this concert was only going to be this one time.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
no,
scratch. What I need you to do is go in your room, Go ahead, get that box of shoes, because I'm about to wear them. Those my shoes. Okay, I don't care if you wear 7 and I wear an 11. I bet you I mash down the back. I'm going to wear them. I'm going to wear them. Go get them. Go. No.
Nah, are
no,
you for real?
no. Yo, straight up. Straight up. I'm about to have me Nike slippers. Go ahead, get the shoes out. Go get the shoes. Go get the shoes. I don't want to hear nothing else about it.
Ma, I just
Right.
don't feel like it's
Hey,
fair.
hey. Go get the shoes. Go get-
Yeah.
I can't. I have way too much fun with y'all. Okay, so here's the reality, right? Conversations go sideways. Conversations go sideways because in this instance, what I'm teaching you all is when two people are professional, right? However, our day-to-day is not two professional people. Sometimes it's two untrained people, right? And so when you have two untrained people, it equals a disaster. So this is the moment where I need to teach you all about how to accept the no, right? Know how to move on, how to not respond. Every instance does not need a response, right? So in Gemma's situation, right? I mean, what she was saying was those were her rules. Me sucking my teeth, walking away, storming off had nothing to do with her rules, right? So what I could do is react in a way that could cause us both to be misunderstood, right? Or yes, ma'am. Didn't change my action plan, right? Moving forward, I was still going to do what she asked me to do. The scholarship is still very important to me, but I need to prioritize sometimes the rules of where I am so that I can keep moving forward, right? Now, in Bless's situation, right? I was doing something that was against the rules. And if I'm being honest with you, that sometimes happens, right? Really, though, it's all in the way we address a situation. It's all in the way we address the situation. It is best if you are going to seek your parents' approval for something to do so when it's small. Do so when it's small. Don't hit your mother with you love somebody. Now that thing that escalated. You around here in love, and then you go ask for
With a
some
bomb
help
at
with
that.
something.
With a bomb at
Okay,
that.
out here wanting my check, right? Or you could have addressed your parent when you had the interest, when interest was expressed. Because communication, as much as in those instances we blame our parents for not having what we needed, my mother tripping. I talked to her about something and she just lashed out on me because you caught her off guard. You caught her off guard. You can have communication when something is tiny, when something is small, right? You go to your mom and there's this boy in my class and he has an interest in me and nobody's ever had an interest in me before. It kind of feels nice. It feels nice to have somebody to have an interest in me. I've always kind of felt like I was ugly. You know, that communication, instead of having to come tell your mom you're pregnant. Communication can be blamed on others for not having what they needed for us in the moment. But the reality of it is that we have an obligation to talk when it's still manageable. When it's still manageable. Right? Thank you all for volunteering. I know that it was tough, but you all did it. Thanks, Mom.
I don't know what kind of mothers y'all
Thank
had
you.
because Sherry Holyfield would have backhand me right in my mouth for any of that. What? I mean,
Yours
it's too
and
late to
mine
call CPS, but Sherry Holyfield would have got that extension cord. The kind of extension
Oh,
cord
no.
that you plug in. What? You crazy. You crazy.
Bruh.
What?
Not the iron cord. Remember when the iron cord used to come out from the
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Oh
Sherry
my goodness.
Holyfield,
Listen.
whatever is the closest in her hand. See,
Listen.
I didn't have Grandma Sherry ain't raised me. And this was before she got in the church.
They said don't be putting her out there.
This was before she ain't on this live right now, but like before she got in the
Look,
church.
She a changed woman, Miss Jody. Why you keep bringing up her past?
Look, I'm just trying to let y'all know. Sherry, the
Listen,
switch.
Listen, you don't forget. Somebody might have changed, but you ain't gonna forget.
Yo, the
You ain't
switch,
gonna
yo. What? Sherry Hollifield was not playing. You heard me.
Look, Monique either.
You be
My
laid
mother
out for
did not go.
days. You be laid out for can't go nowhere. Can't sit down. You standing up trying to eat. Can't sit down. None of that.
My goodness. I'm gonna tell you a quick story and then I'm gonna move on because I jump all over the place, right? So my brother and I used to get in trouble all the time together, like we were twins, right? My mother was on the phone. She said, look, she was trying to hold, how you had the phone with the line. She was like, excuse, yeah, hold on. Wait till I get off this phone. Wait till I get off this phone. I'm gonna beat the both of y'all. Stand right here in the corner until I get off this line.
Yo.
We was in the corner outside of her room, my brother on one side facing the wall, me on the other, right? Now, she done fell asleep. she got off the phone call and fell asleep. She got back up. We was still outside her door. She gonna say, what y'all standing outside my door for? Go play. We looked at each other like, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
yo. Hey,
Right.
yo.
And then later on that night, we got in trouble for something else. She like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yo,
That's
no.
right.
You would have never slipped past Sherry Hollifield. You be in that corner with the books on your head, yo.
She did the books.
Yes.
The books
on your head. And then if you really did something messed up, the books in your hand. You got them on your head. You got them on your hand, yo. You standing in a corner, yo.
Well, all right. No, I ain't never had to do the books. I ain't never had to do the books. Now the beatings, yeah, but not the books. Golly,
We
that's
had
right.
it all.
Your balance is excellent today,
What?
ain't it?
Them big telephone books? You sure enough right.
That is so funny. Listen, I gotta keep going. All right, I'm gonna keep going. So it occurred to me this weekend as I was thinking of communication, right? Part of communication is not always getting what we want, right? Feeling communicated and feeling understood is not about getting a yes. Sometimes we have to accept the no, right? And then we have to move on. So in these instances where you're hearing no, in our scenario with Gemma, the answer really was no, right? I asked for some form of, hey, maybe I could, I got this scholarship coming up. And she was like, no, what you're going to do is have my floor scrubbed and you're going to take that meat out the freezer. Okay. The answer was no. The answer was no. But we're going to redirect our no's moving forward, whether that's a no in our personal life or a no in our professional life. No, N-O, stands for next opportunity. Next opportunity. That's all it means. That's all it means, right? In the instance where Gemma was the mom and she told me no, what I'm learning from that circumstance is to prioritize. I may have to do what she wants from me first, and then I could get to the things that I want. Next opportunity, right? I'm just going to I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to move forward. In the professional setting, I went on a job interview. The answer was no. That's okay. We move on to the next opportunity. What you learn from that instance is that they were looking for somebody with more skills. Can I use the time to learn, right? What were they looking for? When you're on that job interview and they say, hey, actually, we're looking for somebody who has, additional skills. It's okay to ask a question and say, thank you for the opportunity. Can you explain to me what skills you were looking for so that I can make sure in the next job interview I'm ready? Right? You will be surprised how with the right attitude, the right employer will find you something else in the company. They can and they will because they like your attitude. I sat on a job interview recently. I had 2 positions open. I now had to go back to HR and see if I could find a third because I just liked how they operated. I couldn't walk away. I was like, listen, is there something we can do where I can have this third person? Because, I kind of like the way they carry themselves in the interview, So when we hear no, that is not an opportunity for us to burn a bridge where we're reactive, where we're like, oh, no. Well, guess what? No to that light bill then. No to... Because then the flames just keep growing. They keep growing, right? So I have an obligation. that I put on myself, right? Which is to work with teenagers and young adults because I did not have the skills. I did not have the skills to operate as a teenager. I just didn't. No felt like you didn't understand. It felt like you didn't care. It felt like you weren't listening. All of those things come back to something that I needed that I didn't get, right? So I make a decision that maybe I don't even want it anymore since nobody understands me, nobody loves me, right? Or I could use this opportunity to learn from it and move toward the next opportunity. But a lot of the narrative that we tell ourselves, which is, I don't feel understood, I don't feel loved, I don't feel cared for, are all things that we need to tell people to get up from our table and let the future version of yourself lead the meeting, right? So in this moment, I have come across somebody who does not understand, or so my interpretation is, they don't understand, they don't care, and they don't love me. The future version of myself stands up and they're like, listen, you're going to be great. You're going to be fantastic. You're going to have that single family home. You're going to have 3 cars in the garage. I need for you to still show up. All right. So let's get back to the meeting. That's what happens when the future version of ourselves is at the head of the table, right? What happens when the past version of ourselves are at the table, right? So now this situation has happened. I don't feel heard. I don't feel cared for. I don't feel respected. The past version of yourself says, forget these people, straight up. You know what? Forget that floor too. Forget taking out that meat. She gonna learn. She gonna learn how to deal with us. You know why? Because I'm sick of it and I'm tired. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go eat her leftovers out the refrigerator. I'm not taking the laundry out the wash and put it in the dryer. I'm gonna let her mildew. Since she want to be treating me like I don't do nothing around here. Matter of fact, my check that comes in and she wanted me to pay the cable bill, not. Right, I ain't doing none of that. No, I ain't doing none of that. Now what happens? You have dug your feet in, right? And now you have put yourself in a position to break. So many of you know that I work around bridges, right? I work around the engineers that build and maintain bridges. Did you know that bridges are supposed to move? They're supposed to sway just a little bit with the wind. And that's why when we have high winds on the bridge, they shut down the bridge. It's supposed to move. Because if the bridge doesn't move, it breaks.
Never knew that.
It's supposed to.
Never even thought about
Digging your feet in without having the ability to sway, to be understanding, to move, even when you're not getting the love to move, when you're not getting the care to move, when you're not feeling understood, allows you to not break. You have to have the ability to adjust and move and move. So in this life, you may not get the care, you may not feel understood, and you may not feel loved. But if the future version of yourself is at the head of the table, you can't lose. So that's what I got for y'all today.
Yes. We gotta get these jewels.
So I got like a minute left. I don't know if Gemma and Bless wants to stay on for this next portion. If you don't, please feel free to not. I just want to learn from somebody somewhere of the sessions that we've had so far. What was your favorite part? What are you taking with you to 2022?
I'm gonna go because I emailed you about it earlier, but I'm gonna say it on here.
You emailed me?
Yes, I emailed you the little reflection thing. I did it the first time you asked for it, but I ain't sent it in, and then when nobody else ain't sent it in, I felt bad, so I sent mine in.
Where you emailed it to?
I emailed it to the Leaders Unleashed Gmail, the one that you put in the chat.
See right there, it's a mail.com. That's why I get it.
Oh. All right. Well, maybe you gotta give us the Gmail again because that's the
Now
one
I
that I
gotta
had.
get. Now I gotta go get it. Now I gotta go get it. All right, go ahead. Tell me. What is the
Um,
thing that by us meeting together you're gonna take with you?
the reflection part. So just reflecting on things. Oh, not reflection, rejection. The rejection. So finding those different examples of rejection and also reflecting on the rejection and thinking about what I'm doing to improve and how I can improve on how it negatively affect me. So basically just reflecting on things like trauma and things like that and what I'm doing moving forward in the future to heal myself. So that was a big thing that I took away from a lot of our sessions. And then with taking your past self away from the table and putting your future self at the head, that also plays a part with it. So all of that I just really took a lot into consideration about my healing process and what I'm doing currently, and I realized that I'm not really doing much. So it was definitely an eye opener for me, and definitely a big part on my communication because I'm definitely a very reactive person, especially within like my family and people that I already have like bad experiences with. So I'm just naturally always very hostile to people that I feel like I should be hostile with. But definitely today, taking the time out to listen to people, especially with my mother and my parents in general, like just taking the time to listen to them, maybe things could be a lot better because when two people not listening to each other at all, it doesn't really get anywhere. So maybe if I open my ears up, listen to me. So that was something that I just took away.
Well, that's how it felt. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I do. And I want to congratulate you on reflecting. You said, maybe I haven't been doing much, but you have been. You've been surviving. Surviving is not always easy to do when you've gone through things that could potentially break you. And so you've been doing a lot, but I want to congratulate you on your journey, on whatever that is, even the acknowledgement that you are maybe in a place where you can learn is huge. I work with adults who are not at that place in their life just yet, and you are there. So, congratulations to you and what you've done so far. I can't wait for 2022 and seeing all the progress that you're going to make then, too. Thank you so much for being with us and being engaged at that. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. All right, blessed. Is my funeral over yet? Girl, I was scared. I was scared, blessed. I was like, if this the type of music they playing, Lord.
Oh,
Um,
What have you learned from being with us?
um, I want see. I can't really like find like because I really like today's session really touched me. It's not just because like I was on here like actually like engaging and like talking about stuff like this. Um, I really like. I don't know how to put it, but I would. I don't want to say the wrong thing when I'm trying to word it,
So
but
it's okay to though. That's okay.
um, it's like I like all of the sessions. Like I really took a lot in from it because although I wasn't really saying much in the comments or I wasn't like asking for links and stuff like that, but I would just I would just hit a line because I really went through trauma and I put myself through a lot. Um, so I can't really name like what I actually like. I really learned a lot from being with you guys, and it touched me because my family like I don't I don't want to cry on here. Hold on.
All right, so listen. It's okay. It's okay to cry. We live in a society where we've been told that it's not okay. Um, but you have the ability to cry. because it is okay. Um, and so don't feel less of yourself for having an emotion. Um, don't feel less of yourself because you don't have the right words. Because sometimes we don't, we can't put into words how we feel. And sometimes we don't even remember what was said, but we remember how it made us feel. Um, Feelings are very important. They really are. They're very important, and they're what makes us us. So cry if you need to. We are all here to support you. We care about you. We want you to feel heard and understood. Um, and we're glad that you were with us. Really are. It's not easy to get on this platform. Um, I know Miss Joni makes it look easy. You know, she comes on every week and speaks to you all, but it's not easy. It's not easy to come on and share how you feel, to be transparent, to be vulnerable. That's not easy to do, but you've done it today and you've done it with us, and that's all we can ask of you. That's all we can ask of you. So thank you so very much for being with us. Blessed, I'm still here. If you want to come back on
I'm
with us.
okay. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate all y'all.
And
Yeah.
thank you for being with us.
We love you,
Thank you
Bless.
so much for being with us. So I'm surprised, Miss Joni, don't try to come for my neck because I went over today. Don't even try to do me like that. Don't try to
Hey,
do because you wouldn't come for a cripple, would you? Jada, I
hey,
get
yo,
I get
you
a
guys the
pass.
two.
I I get a pass
You
today.
guys
I've
the
been
two.
paid.
Yes, yo. Only because it's the last session, yo, of 2021, yo, and it was so deep.
It's the last session. It's the last
Yes,
session,
but
but
thank you so
it
much for
won't.
this.
Yes, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for the acceptance, for the love. I do not take it for granted. I don't, I definitely appreciate it every week that you all allow me into your lives, into your space, into your heart. So thank you all. I love you all. And I'll see you all in 2022.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Tay. We appreciate you. Y'all, what a way to end our 2021, yo. This really is my last time seeing y'all for real until the new year because we're not having Thriving Thursday or Focus Friday this week because we'll officially be into the winter break. And y'all know winning Wednesdays, Cam and Coach Johnson got that. So I ain't about to see yo until the new year. But like, yo, this was so amazing, yo. And it's crazy because so many people that needed to hear this message wasn't even on here to receive it. But I'm glad that the people who were here, I'm glad that you got it. And my prayer is that everybody is able to take something from these conversations and actually apply it to real life and really create that ripple effect. Like teach somebody else. Like once you learning this stuff and you are applying this stuff and you're able to see changes, like real change in your life, it is mandatory, yo. Like how we say when you are blessed, it's mandatory to bless other people. Like this is no different. This is the same thing. It is blessed. When you are blessed with this kind of information, it's mandatory that you share it with other people and allow other people access to be able to get better too. And that's how we create those ripple effects. Yo, hey, White Diamond, why you get your last minute stuff done. Hey, yo, man, listen. Yeah. I'm going to holler at y'all in the new year in 2022. But, yo, I really hope that everybody has an amazing holiday, regardless of how you spend it. Like, I hope that you get some time in to really do some reflecting, really think about your 2021 and how you want to level up in your 2022. Like, we all have room to grow and we all have room to do something better and to do something more. It's just a matter of really committing to yourself and stretching yourself and being disciplined and able to get it done. Like, yo, Miss Tay got on here broken leg and all. Like, what? Like, can't nobody ever come with no excuses, yo. Ever, ever, ever. Miss Taylor got on here with a broken leg and all, yo. If that's not commitment, then I don't know what is. But y'all, we have had an amazing 2021. I am so happy to call y'all my family, and I'm looking forward to more amazing things coming in the new year. So, with that being said, yes, blessed. It's rough out here. People crazy. It's the holidays, y'all. We love you more, and thank you for your bravery, blessed, and for showing us what courage looks like tonight. But all right, y'all, if y'all rocking with us tomorrow, we'll see you back on here tomorrow for Winning Wednesdays. Make sure y'all check in with Lene if you want to do the vision board event. Unfortunately, because of the COVID, we had to switch it to virtual. But we're gonna make sure that it's still banging, even though it's virtual. So if you sign up, we're gonna make sure you get your like equipment and all that stuff delivered to you, so you ain't got to worry about none of that. It's still going to be amazing. Thank you, Jimmy the Dilemma, Winning Wednesday, and the higher session. Thank you, Trackstar. Definitely gonna get some self-care in there tomorrow, yo. And y'all already know how I'm ending it, yo. This how we gonna end the year. Go be productive, yo. Go be productive. Go work on your goals. And if you ain't got no goals, hit up Lene the Activist so that you can come to her event and create you some goals, yo. Because that's what it's about. Getting better and being better and really working on becoming the person that you want to become. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. And I'm gonna see y'all 2022.